down here at the bottom right-hand corner of Abyssal City, we have our Red Terran player from Team Liquid, the one and only Tasia, our Red Terran player. And his opponent, the Christmas-colored green Terran player to complement our red player. From karont3 Esports Club, it's Lucifron.
Kevin, why can't it be lime and apple themed? Why does it have to be Christmas?
Lime and apple themed?
What, you never have lime and apple juice together? It's delicious.
No, I've never had that.
Oh man, missing out on a big part of life. Yep.
Jeez, that sounds great.
I'll bring you in lime and apple juice tomorrow.
I like my fair share of juices, I have to say.
Big juice fan?
Not a ton, a lot of sugar, and most juice that you just go out and buy unless you just hand squeeze fruits yourself. Even then, it's still a lot of sugar. But yes, I like juice.
Well, I'm completely making lime and apple up, but we're gonna give it a try tomorrow.
Are we?
I'll bring in the ingredients. Yeah.
Well,
maybe we'll drink it live on stream. Maybe.
I'd have to. Let's do it. Sure, I'm game.
All right.
Well, Tasia now is going for gas first before his barracks. Lucifron going for racks first, so a little bit of a difference between these two players so far. But I'll be interested to see what both players end up doing out of this. Is this going to be just the Marine Hellion drop sort of play, or possibly reactor first into an expansion for Tasia? Well, he's already building his barracks in a position that suggests he'll build other structures around this.
Yeah.
Or are we going to see that full bore double gas cloaked Banshee start?
Well, they're all entirely possible, and Tasia's known for using a huge variety of strategies. So we'll just have to wait and see. Unfortunately, it is TVT. It takes a little bit of time to develop. I think I need to say that the other way, though. Unfortunately, it takes a little time to develop. It is TVT.
Yes. Because
I do like the TVT matchup a lot. The other day we were watching, I'm not going to remember, but man, it is scary. Late game TVT, I would not want to be ahead because you're just in a position where it's your game to completely throw.
Right. You have to attack at some point, otherwise your opponent catches up. But if you do attack, you're probably walking into a lot of tanks.
Yeah. It's frightening, man. I'm glad that's the one race I can't play well at all. I never even have to get near that matchup.
Yeah.
I loved spectating it so much back when I was just getting into StarCraft 2, and it was a little while after that, but before mech still. Before that was Viable, I was just like, I just love Marine tanks so much. So I tried really, really hard to learn Terran so I could play TVT, but to no avail, man.
Yeah.
To no avail at all.
Yeah, well, TVT is not fun as someone who used to play Terran.
Really? See,
I will put that out there.
So. Well, playing it. I guess playing it is just you actually get gray hair from playing it.
I enjoy watching it.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. I'm sorry. I should have conditioned my statement. Playing TVT is not very fun.
It takes years off your life.
All right.
Refinery going down right now. In fact, 2 for Lucifron. Very, very quick to follow up the 2 barracks to play it a little bit safer.
I wouldn't be too surprised to see him go for something similar to what we did in the last game, actually, against TLO. Opt for something that incorporates a few Hellions and maybe some Marines to put on some pressure, try and do some economic damage, then pull back after that. He's probably going to want to work towards a, some sort of upper tech here in just a bit. We do actually have a proxy starport for Tasia up at the top left-hand corner.
Yes, we do, and this works really, really well with the medevac drops. You can head out with those Hellions so early, and the starport kind of the timing of it. I'm actually excited to see how sick this timing is because it can be straight up disgusting how well it works. And of course, you can use the Marines on the low ground to fall back to with the Hellions. It's beautiful, beautiful stuff. And you can also shuttle them up if you want. So here he goes. Tasia's now going to attack the front. He's going to try to pull the Marines down here and get them in position that his drop is going to be that much more easy to pull off.
Wow, and he's actually already killed a couple of Marines too. And any unit he kills right now is just kind of icing on the cake. So nice little win for him. He brings up another Hellion, of course, and already has that SCV.
Yep, I was wondering where that was.
Over the top.
Yeah, the SCV, of course, going to be able to repair these Hellions. When you see them stay and go for the kill, even if it's not ideal situations, you know there's an SCV somewhere. But here comes the medevac. It's in a really, really nice position here to go for this drop, and Lucifron does not have his Marines up against the edge. He's not expecting this to hit so quickly. It shouldn't really not be able to hit this fast, but thanks to that proxy starport, it can.
That's right. Here it comes, 6.5 minutes into the game, and a lot of add-ons are being produced at the moment. So Lucifron's production is actually way down, which means if these first couple of units, and that's the right decision, he pulls a lot of SCVs off the line because he has to deal with this right now. His production's not going to be up for a little while.
Lucifron very, very good, though, at using SCVs to his advantage. Last game it was Banelings. This time it's Hellions he's fending off with them. And He managed to not lose too much in the beginning, but now is just losing a ton in those volleys. And
wow,
that's it, man.
Wow, 7-minute game, and Tasia comes in and does his job. Team Liquid actually just one game away from taking this whole set.
Yeah, it's really, really close. It's sad, man. Lucifron, what we saw that game, I'm going back to a tweet that I got. Remember that game? I was like, a Baneling just died. How did that Baneling die?
Yeah.
Lucifron had commanded a single SCV to chase that Baneling, and it chased it all the way up into the corner where it was going to safety, and then the Baneling turned and killed the SCV, of course. And that's like...
Interesting.
I think that's probably the least inefficient way, except maybe a single Zergling, that can happen. So...
Well...
He did it there versus the Hellions, though, too. He
yes.
like, sent one forward and pulled all those back. It was cute, just not enough.
Yeah, when you have all that tech coming up at the same time, and then all of a sudden, hey, there's 3 Hellions and 5 Marines inside of your base.
With a medevac, yeah.
The second one actually joined at the end, too. So those Marines were just standing around forever. No damage was being taken by them. All right, guys. Well, that's 4 players down for karont3, and really no surprise to anyone, the final player for karont3 Esports Club is going to be Vortex.
They unfortunately had no options left and were forced to send him out.
Yeah, that's
Terrible.
right. Only this amazing,
really bad for Vortex.
Amazing Spanish-started player. So, well, in any case, we're going to run to a commercial break, and when we get back, it's time for game number 7.